So, it's good news with the RS Turbo. The discs, pads, wheel cylinders, etc. have all arrived. So while Rob is on his little adventure on the train to Wolverhampton, I'm going to get the turbo in, get it on the ramp, get the wheels off and make a start.
Chris kindly started that video there for us, guys. He is in the background actually cleaning up the brake carrier, the carrier there that holds the caliper. He's cleaning that up and he's actually stripped off the disc and the caliper from this side. So we did say it had a new shock on it already. It has. Bit of cleaning up here to do, little bit of cleaning up in here to do as well. Bit of surface rust just where the paint's coming off, but he's cracking on with that side. I am going to move on to this side. We're going to try and go round and get all four corners done today. They probably would have cleaned up, but this car's been sat that long. Is it really worth it? You can see the pads in it are like new, but they've just been sat for so long they've deteriorated. Again, on the back, oh, it has got new shocks on the back already, so we've obviously got a couple of extras. I would like to swap those springs out. We know that they are lowering springs. We don't really want that on there. And I bought rear wheel cylinders for it as well. It has already got upgraded braided hoses on it, but because the master cylinder was leaking, I said to Chris we'd just do all of them really. We'd do the back wheel cylinders, front discs and pads, and that master cylinder was probably one of the hardest parts to find because there is a couple of different ones, and as we know, it is quite old now. So we're just going to crack on, try and get all this done, and hopefully this car, it won't have to sit around. It will be usable. We know it needs paintwork, but it would actually be usable. Let's crack straight on. Chris is busy over there cleaning up those brake caliper carriers, guys, and it's really dusty. So I'm going to crack on with the rear wheel cylinders while he's over there doing them. Bit of a fail there, guys. These are our original wheel cylinders. Now don't forget, these wasn't leaking, but it's just preventative really. We're changing them. They're very old, as you can see. They've got that little slot in them there, and that actually holds the brake shoes away from the back in there. The ones they've sent us are just flat on the end, so I've just got to whip round and get them swapped out. They've got the right ones in stock. Bit of a fail there, guys, to be honest. We do plan on trying to get a lot of the mechanicals done on this car today. A lot of them. Chris is cracking on the front there. But these wheel cylinders, it has to have those ones with a groove. Now, they can't get them in until the morning. So, not something that we like doing. But I'm actually going to have to put that one back on because we want to get the whole brake system bled. I think I said earlier, we got a brand new master cylinder for it. So, that's really, really going to hold us up. So, just for the moment, I am going to put that one back on there. Like I did say, it was a preventative. It's not actually leaking, so it is still going to work. Let's get it back on. I think we'll put it on with nice new bolts, Chris. Make it easy to get off. Yeah. So I think I said previously, yeah, they had those front shocks put on. We do need to swap the springs out at a later date. But, I mean, this ain't a full restoration. But Chris cleaned all that up and he's painted it in. And it just looks so much better. Once it's got that nice new disc on there in a minute with the pads that corner's going to be lovely. So we have got to move on to the other corner. I've chucked that rear wheel cylinder back in there. Absolutely criminal. I hated doing that. I really did. But I've put a new bleed nipple in it and 2 new nice bolts in it, just to make it easier to get it back out again when the new ones do arrive. But yeah, not happy about that at all, but it is what it is. And of course, we want to get it on its wheels and get it starting and stopping. Quite a lot of you probably will say you're going to have to bleed all the brakes again, but it will only be the real rear wheel cylinders that we will have to bleed after swapping those out. So, and they're very, very small in there, so there won't be a great deal in there. And that's one corner all done, guys, and what a difference that has made. Really has made a difference. Chris has done one of the rear brake drums, cleaned that up really nice, got every bit off of it, and you can see all the writing on there, and that is what it looked like before. So he's going to do that other one. You're just finishing up there, mate, and you're cleaning it all up before you paint it. That's right, yeah. And I'm actually going to whip over A2 tyres, and we're going to have 4 brand new boots put on this car. I've just looked, the best tyre is that one, and it is actually like new, but this is 2011, this tyre, and as you can see, actually all 4 of them are odd, and we don't want that. I'm going to have to come down, Chris, and get the spare out, because if the spare's odd, we'll probably have that one there as a spare, and we'll have 4 new tyres put on. Yep. One down. Has that tyre got a date on it, just out of curiosity? I read the date on another one. What's this one? Too worn out, can't even see it.
2003.
Oh, that is old then, isn't it? They're all toast anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, they're done. 94.
94? That must be almost the original style. Yeah, don't worry about it. 2004. Yeah, they're all over the place, aren't they? Never mind. Now he's got that tyre off, guys, you can see these was refurbed properly, all done inside as well. We are going to get these done back to original silver, because I must admit that I've gone off that. They do look nice, but they're not how they should be. They need to be silver. Done one, guys. Check out this machine. Does that do everything for you? Soon there'll be a robot standing where you are. Yeah. You won't have a job no more.
That's how they build the cars now, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's all done by machinery, yeah.
Are they directional, are they? No more holding it down with a bar. Clever bit of kit. And this one is all done. Only 80 grams out. That was 80 grams you put on there, wasn't it? Guys, we went for mid-range, so not cheap, nasty tyres, Kumos. And they said these are really popular here, aren't they? And a very, very good tyre. What's that B mean?
Wet grip.
Wet grip. And all this is the energy side of it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, don't forget, A2 tyres, they look after us. I'm sure they'll look after you. Let's get back to the yard, get these fitted and see how Chris is getting on. Seen us actually do this before, and it does take 2 of us. We've got the easy bleed up there under the bonnet. Not sure if you can see it, Chris, with the spare wheel. And the number 1 rule, just going to try and get this pipe on while I say it. The number one rule, obviously we fitted that new brake master cylinder, is start from the furthest wheel away from that master cylinder. So it's front passenger side, so we're going to start on the rear driver's side. I might have to undo it quite a bit, mightn't I? Because it's been completely drained. Not actually getting anything out of there yet. We will though, it's just going to take time. You might want to pause it there, mate. Minor technical glitch there, guys. There's load sensors on the back, and one of them was actually stuck for that side, so we've just had to mess around and free that one off. But we've done both back ones, and the fluid that was in them pipes wasn't very nice, was it?
No. Nice and clean coming out of there, though.
Very nice and clean, yeah. It's very close to the bottle though, isn't it? So just that one to do, and then the other side, and we can get in it, push the pedal, put the wheels back on, and hopefully you can stop using the handbrake, mate, to bring it in and out.
That's it.
There is a few little more in there, so we'll let that run.
I reckon you'll need a top up in the easy bleed in a minute,
definitely,
mate.
Yeah. Right, we didn't actually want to spoil it, so we kind of saved it till the end. We have been working on this all day. Don't pay any attention to that clock, because we know that's miles out, and it's certainly not 8 o'clock in the morning. So the plan is, I actually said to Chris, when I went to that car show in Alresford, it would have been really nice to take that. Even though it ain't ready, it just still would have been nice to give it a run out and just took it along. But it's got no MOT, the tyres was a bit like it, and we really, really wanted to crack on, do quite a bit more to it. And if I decided Saturday, I want to take that out for a run, I want to be able to take it out for a run. So we have actually been doing all this all day to get this car MOT'd. 4 nice new tyres around it, all the brakes are working lovely. We've just bolted the battery down, fitted the washer jets, the wipers. Quite a few, everything that we've ordered, Chris, has come now, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So front indicators we had, side repeaters we still haven't got, but second-hand parcel shelf. Got really, really lucky with that, normal parcel shelf. And also we've got a standard airbox now as well, haven't we? So we've got everything that we need. There's a little bit more powder coating to do, and we know it needs paintwork. But guys, for the first time, I'm about to take this out on the road. It's booked in for an MOT. Let's head over there. Fingers crossed, it does all right. Let's take it for a test. And I lie, guys, pretty excited about this. Pretty excited. Just got my charger. Let's go. Guys, I know you can't even probably see me, but this is so cool to be out in this car. It really is. Brings back a lot of memories driving this. Real lot of memories. I love it. I've got my fingers crossed it passes the MOT, because I will start using it at the weekends. So that didn't exactly go to plan, guys. I'm not going to lie, that didn't go to plan at all. We know there's still quite a lot to do, and we know that we didn't get as much done in this video as we wanted to. So I still need to put that completely standard set of springs around it. We've got those nice new, brand new lower arms. They're actually in the front now, down there on the floor. They've both got to go on it. There is still loads of little mechanical issues that we do want to do to it, but on the way there somebody did pull out of a side road. I had to hit the anchors quite hard, didn't think nothing of it, carried on driving there, and I thought the brakes are a little bit spongy, but then it has just had all brand new discs and pads around it. When I got there and the guy put it up on the ramp, you can see Chris has just come out and put a bit of cardboard under it. That metal brake pipe right at the back there has got a bit of surface rust on it. Actually went bang. The brake pipe popped. So he managed to stop that from leaking for me. He's actually blanked it off just so that I was able to get back. So it failed on that. And also, do not drive until repaired. Dangerous defects. Brake pipe leaking on hydraulic brake system offside rear. So that's that pipe. Steering rack has excessive play detected at steering wheel to the extent that safety steering is affected. Steering rack fitted near side. So that near side drumstick, he actually showed me, it had quite a lot of play in it. Repair immediately major defects. Service brake efficiency below requirements. Parking brake efficiency below requirements. But that was only this side, and that's obviously due to that pipe. He can't test it. Well, he did test it, but unfortunately it's not giving it any reading at all because there's nothing going to it now. So a bit of a fail, but also a bit of a win because we got so much done in this video. We really did get a lot done. Luckily, Chris got cracking on it quite early yesterday and managed to get it in, get the wheels off and make us start stripping some stuff down. We wasn't happy because we knew that the wheel cylinders still hadn't arrived. So, yeah, just a few teething problems to get it for an MOT, but a lot more still to do. So, guys, was it a foul? Absolutely not. We're that much closer. I am a lot more gutted than Chris. Definitely, I would say that because that's not the sort of car Chris would jump in and go for a drive in. On the other hand, I definitely would. And I probably would have used it this weekend. I would have taxed it and actually done a bit of running around in it. So I am a little bit gutted, but like I just said out there is still loads of little bits to do. And when we get it up in the air and do that brake pipe, we will throw them springs in it because we're going to have it all out of the way anyway. We'll throw them in. And then the front springs, we'll probably chuck them in as well. I'd really like to use up all of the bits we got so that it's just pretty much paintwork. Apart from that, not as long as you normally like, guys. I know, unfortunately, that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you all did enjoy it, and if you do, please do hit that thumbs up. Check out the merchandise, the link is in the description down below, and if you haven't followed us on Instagram, follow us there at Salvage Rebuilds. If you do reach out to us on Instagram, guys, offering us various cars, we do get quite a lot. Please include your mobile telephone number so that I can give you a call. See you all later.